The 10-day Riverside International Film Festival features more than 100 films from 40 different countries, and each year there is something new. With more than 40 years of experience as an actress and producer, 66-year-old Alina Spock of Montclair is making her directing debut at the Riverside International Film Festival with her film Player.
I started at a very old age. I think I'm the oldest debutante film director, okay, and woman to boot, which is, and it's very funny because sometimes they invite me for, like new directors panel, and everybody is 20. I'm grandma, sitting. But anyway, I'm new director.
Player tells the story of a gambler and a young woman who fall in love and risk everything on a dangerous bet.
Dangerous stakes, dangerous people. So, what's the game?
Spock's husband, Robert Fleet, stars in the lead role. It was the script that grabbed her from the start.
You gamble when you choose place to live, you gamble when you choose your spouse, you gamble when you decide to have kids or pets even, And it's sort of like and because story is about a guy who really lives for gambling. He's not living for winnings. He's living for gambling, for thrill of certain dangers.
Spock is originally from Poland and started out with a career in theater. In Poland, she had roles in 22 movies, and when she arrived in America, she had a desire to continue acting, but knew the language barrier would make it too difficult. And took the role of a producer instead on a film called Brothers of the Wilderness, which starred her son Stephen, who was just 3 years old at the time.
It was my first introduction to Inland Empire. I first came here to Pomona, the fairgrounds, to Big Bear, and I was just, okay, that's it, that's my place.
She has produced about 5 features but enjoys directing. Player has been screened at Chicago's Gene Siskel Film Center and had a week-long run at the Laemmle Sunset 5 theaters in West Hollywood. The Riverside Film Festival will be the first stop in the film festival circuit.
We didn't enter Player to many festivals because with previous films was always harrowing experience. But this one I decided to enter because it's our local, and I love Riverside.
The film was predominantly filmed in the Montclair and Pomona areas, which she calls the perfect place for any movie shoot.
The first thing I have from my professional friends are, where did you find these locations? Where did you find this location? Where did you find this location? Well, I said, if you pick up your you-know-what and go and travel a little bit, you will find too. Okay, because they should always, it's sometimes so boring in movies. You see the same part of Santa Monica over and over again,
One thing she says that many other filmmakers lack: life experience.
You need to learn how to survive anything. Okay, it's just in this life which I chose.
Spock wants to try to direct, produce, and shoot a movie all by herself.
I want to do like a one-woman show, and the camera, me, and actors. Of course, it needs to be specifically written. Minimum sound, minimum lighting, because I don't want everything natural.
And maybe even try acting again someday.
I think I will wait when I'm like 85 or 90 and I do some, big American acting debut. I don't know. I really don't. But I like to be opposite to people.
In Montclair, Julianne Non, PE.com.